a sliver of a percentage of a chance. Listen to the man. Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Dr. Stone, you guys, and oh my goodness, am I excited to tune in today, as I always am. But especially right now because once again, we have a ton going on. There was stuff I didn't even really get to talk about in my last intro, or outro rather, because I was so fixated on why entertainment's so flippin' great. As if you didn't know already, because you're watching me, and hopefully I'm entertaining you. But yeah, so we have a lot to talk about. So before I get started, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know exactly what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. I'm sending you those big old hugs right through that screen if you're joining me on those YouTubes. Thank you for being here. Maybe, just maybe, if you haven't already, think about hitting like and subscribe for me. And if you love early, unfiltered, unedited reaction content going back years now, I hope maybe you'll check out the link to my Patreon. It's going to be in that description down below. Thank you in advance for that. So yeah, guys, last time we had this freaky thing happen with the Medusa. It's never happened before. It spontaneously went off by itself. It was horrifying. It cracked the airtight case that it was in. The Beauty and the Beast like dome. That's the first thing I thought of, was like the way that the rose was in the dome. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm a 90s kid, what can I say? It made me think of Beauty and the Beast. But yeah, cracked that wide open. It I think they said it reached about 20 meters. At first I thought maybe someone was trying to test it to see like, oh, will it go off if it's behind you know, all the security. But no, like, we seemingly have no idea who it was or what they were doing. It was horrifying watching it get again. Like, that was like a friggin' horror movie. It really was. So we still don't know what's going on there. I mean, I tend to think the most logical answer would probably be what they were saying, that maybe somebody scheduled it to go off at a certain time, and we just don't know who that person is or what their motivation was. I mean, that definitely at least works within the construct of the rules that we have for the Medusa right now, as opposed to trying to add in something that, you know, like, oh, well, maybe it can do this. My first thought was maybe it was a failsafe against trying to be locked up, but I don't know. Like, again, that kind of adds a new rule, and I don't know. I just simply don't know. We had a lot of stuff about entertainment and culture and how awesome the TV is and how much we're doing with it. I said a lot about that in my last reaction. Go listen to my last outro if you haven't already, and you will hear everything I thought about that, because I really got carried away on it. I just really enjoy talking about things like that. I've always really enjoyed the effect of the things that a society enjoys on the society. Because I think it's just a really cool thing to look at. And it's a cool thing to look at historically. And it's a cool thing to watch, you know, just unfold in this new world. You know, how is it going to affect people and everything? So that was very exciting. I really enjoyed that. We have a satellite now going up to try and pinpoint the location of the Y-Man. That should be interesting. I still, you know, that whole discussion about the chess match, which I'm sure was true. I'm sure I'm just a dummy and I just, you know, don't know it. But that whole discussion about how the AI had surpassed, you know, human understanding and human kind of like cognitive ability at one point. And of course, that's something where, you know, we won't get into the whole, because there's a lot you could say about, you know, I think maybe this was written even before kind of the idea, the controversy surrounding AI was as kind of well-known mainstream as it is now. But yeah, obviously there's a lot we could unpack there, but we won't for the purpose of this reaction. But yeah, so I'm still kind of thinking like that's probably the best answer so far, is that it's an AI. that probably have parameters saying, you know, I mean, it's not hard to imagine this, because if you go, like, I watch all these funny videos about, like, watching, like, AI try to fix, like, famous songs or famous album covers or something like that. And it's like, it can very easily, at this point in time, you know, I don't know about where it's going to go in years to come, but at this point in time, it's very easy, I think, for it to misunderstand something that you're trying to give it parameters for. So I do see a world in which somebody told it to do, so like, try and end world hunger, you know, try and put an end to disease. Oh my God, put an end to disease actually is the perfect one. World hunger is a bit of a stretch, but you know, somebody told an AI, put an end to disease in our world. And it was like, okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to devise this credible device, and everyone's going to get petrified. And when they come back, no more disease, no more, in fact, no more death. What if somebody really said, put an end to death as we know it? And this is what it came up with. Only got a little carried away, and it didn't have the most solid plan for how to bring everyone back. It kind of got the first part, and the second part, it was hit a little bit of a brain fart on that one, I guess. But I mean, that actually makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense, and I actually stole that idea from Leonie. I cannot take full credit for that, because I had never thought of it before she mentioned it, but it actually makes a lot of sense, and it fits so perfectly with Dr. Stone, because it's literally a product of science that did that. And I don't know why, to me, that feels like it would fit a little bit better than, like, somebody going like, I'm gonna petrify everyone. And for all I know, it is somebody with a cartoon mustache just villaining out and wanting to petrify people. Like, it very well could be. I literally have no clue. I'll find out soon enough, because you know, the end of the series is coming up. But yeah, so I think that's all I've got for now. I said I'll keep, oh dang it, I said I'll keep it short. I'm sorry, guys. I got on a roll. I love talking about Dr. Stone, you guys. I really could just talk about it all day. And I don't want to think about the giant empty hole that will be in my life when this show ends. I'm really just trying to, like, put that thought in the vault, just push it down. You know, I just got to make it through every day, you guys, and I can't think about stuff like that. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Dr. Stone? Let's do this. Oh my God! Flashback! Yeah. The atmospheric conditions. I mean, there's gotta be at least a lot of evidence for, like, we're definitely gonna see something up there, like a hideout or something. I don't know if hideout, is it really hiding out for? I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I do not know, you guys. I'm just waiting for them to surprise me about why, man. I really am. Like, because I feel like maybe it won't be anything that I'm thinking. But yeah, satellite is a great idea. Are we worried about Y-Man detecting the satellite and doing something about it? You know, are we concerned about that? I guess we really don't have a choice. Like, we're going to confront no matter what. So we know there's possibility as soon as we get there that's going to trigger something, you know? And it's like, it's something we have to do. I love this song so much. It's such a good, like, oh my God, guys, I'm calling out. They're going to play Good Morning World in the last episode, and I will be a puddle on the floor. I will be a shell of a human being. But they're going to do it, mark my words. Okay, here comes Stanley and his peace sign. We got to do it with him. Oh, here he goes. Oh, he did a little peace sign there. Which is ironic for Stanley, because you don't really associate peace Mercy. Any of these things with Stanley. I'm still mad at Stanley, but I guess I'll get over it. I don't know. Challengers of Science. Speaking of which, you know, we haven't seen Xeno doing too much. Speaking of people setting that off in advance. Well, they kind of float more, don't they? I have no idea how a satellite works. Oh. Oh, it's like stuck in the orbit? Is it like stuck in the orbit? We need something. It just doesn't necessarily need fuel. Oh. Huh. Oh, make it solar powered. Make it solar powered. Solar powered. Heck yeah. That's why. Okay. I knew I had heard of selenium, and I'm like, I don't think I heard of it as a poison. Nice. Oh, we're using our poison mermaid again. She comes up quite often, doesn't she? Solar panels acquired. That's awesome. Well, but see, it absorbs a lot and it stores it. Well, that's true. Yeah, out in space it wouldn't matter anyway. Well, I mean, that is the idea. So good to see everybody again. Launch pad. And we're going to be working on our solar panels. Yay! We got our launch crew. Woohoo! Unmanned rocket acquired. Nice. So we're going to use the unmanned rocket to launch it into space. Level 99. Oh, level 99. Hey, there he is. I was just saying we haven't seen him in a while. It is very elegant. And he would know. He is a NASA scientist. Nah. Nah. I'm so glad. Can you imagine, like, she has a job again? It's about the process, okay? Also a very important thing. I love that we're keeping with Yo's haircut. Like he still has his haircut. Why would you do that to a baby? But yes. Oh! Uh-oh! What happened? Oh no! What happened? Oh crap! You're gonna be kidding! Now we gotta repair it! Oh crap. Oh. Yeah, we're not exactly working with, like, you know, 2010s era NASA equipment. Oh, New Year's Eve is when we're launching. Okay. Senku 2. Whoa! No! Wow. The thing is, you can't know until you do it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it did not happen. Oh my god, Code is such a diva. Code, don't get me started on Code, because I briefly did some coding, and it's not easy. It was nothing like that kind of coding. It was HTML code. Oh my lord. We might be delaying this. I think maybe, the nice thing is at least, Chrome and Suica will be able to learn from all this and not make the same mistakes on theirs. Senku 6. Oh, is the Senku 6 gonna make it? Please make it, Senku 6. Senku 6, please make it. It's gonna burn up in the atmosphere or something. Oh, I feel like I have heard about stuff like that before. Zoinks. Oh, no. Oh, this is... Oh, my God. And we don't have, like, a team of scientists working on this either. You know, we got Xeno, basically, and he's very smart, but... And Senku. Oh, they're still at it. They're still at it. Look at, they even got smiles on their faces, even though... I mean, that's the thing is when you're working on something like this, it's such a colossal pain in the butt. But you're also, like, every time you think that you might have it, it's, like, addictive. Wow. That's exactly what I said. Yup, you make sure you put all your saying. So this is great because it's buying them time and knowledge. Yeah. That's actually so true. Wow. Senku 7. Come on. Come on, Senku 7. You got this. There's so much that can go wrong. You know, I'm glad they're showing this, though, because, like, in the past, like, we mostly just kind of, wow, please make it, please make it, please make it. We freaking did it! There it is! Oh, watch out for all that stuff falling back into... I saw that. I'm sorry for him. For Xeno, that was like a warm embrace. Satellites acquired, baby. I'm so glad they showed that. Yeah. Right. Yeah, manned spacecraft is the last one. There's been quite a few space tragedies, you guys. Right. Oh. Okay, well then. Yeah. It's a lot. It is a lot. I believe in them. I believe in them. I mean, I don't think anyone really knew just how hard it was going to be. That's so awesome. Yeah, actually, that's great that we're able to kind of map that out. Wow. Lol. Whoa. That would be with someone greedy. Look at. It can have some benefits, I think. Yeah, I mean, now we're getting into the big stuff, you guys. Now we are getting into it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we have all different ones! Oh my god, we're launching one. I love this. You know what? It's like, I don't know why this makes me want to cry. It's just, there's so many reasons to be ashamed of being a human sometimes. This is one of the things that makes me proud to be a human. Wow, we'll find Y-Man in no time now. Now it should take like 10 years. Yeah, it's we're not seeing it through her eyes. That's true. It kind of doesn't matter. So maybe she will be able to spot it. Again, from Xeno, that is poetry. Love poetry. Well, they would still have to figure out the manned rocket, though. You know, we would still have a little time. Yeah. Now we have a clear-cut goal, baby girl. And do it in secret. There's gotta be like a shortcut, but not a shortcut. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you guys can do it. I believe in you. And we can't even get their help either. That's what's so. If we had like everyone working on it, I'd be like, okay, we'll figure it out. But they gotta do it in secret. Gotta have a snacky. Whoa. Oh, we saw something. Oh, we saw something. Whoa! We're just gonna bring the TV to you real quick. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I think we're on to something. Okay. Whoa! Oh my god, I got tingles down my spine! Oh, they make it so scared! My spine! Ah! It wasn't even saying why. It was saying, do you want to die? But the why is scary as well. Look at Xeno's face. He's like, okay, well. Okay, well they still have to figure that out. Oh, honey, no, please don't cry. Unless Chrome just came up with like the best idea ever. I believe in you. Even if you don't get it now, if you got it in a year from now, if you got it in 10 years from now, you can still go get them. Wow. Wow. That's it. That's it. We unlocked something. We unlocked something in Chrome's brain. Yes. Yes. I don't know what it is, but lay it the heck on me. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like we need to share it with them at this point. Rookie scientist versus super scientist. Oh, look at his tongue! Yeah, we're making a happy ending rocket, which does not sound right when I say it out loud, but you know what I mean. Yes, but... Or, what if we used all of humanity? Okay. What is the hack? Oh. Launch them separately and then put them together while you're up there. But it could work. Chrome invented a ton of stuff, you guys. Let's not underestimate him. He accidentally invented something again. Oh. Well, because you need people who think all different kinds of ways. Oh, it probably has to be perfect. Yeah. And you have to do it like in a spacesuit, I'm assuming, while you're up there. Can we not go revive more NASA scientists? Like right now? Yeah, I get it. I'm being greedy on this one too. I want them to find Y-Man and come back. Yeah, look at all the amazing things we've done together. Well, yeah, let's just keep it to this meeting then. How many people want some of our beloved friends to never come back? Yeah. But if there's even a possibility, if there is a sliver of a percentage of a chance. Listen to the man. Listen to him. Chrome, don't get me started. Don't get me started, Chrome. God bless it. Said something. This is the first incident of democracy. Ooh. Yeah, I guess we better get used to stuff like that, because eventually, like, as we rebuild, we're gonna have, like, leaders and everything. No. I believe that. I totally believe that. Grand science meeting. To see 3 of our friends go and never come back. Nobody wants that. This was a good idea, Chrome. This was a good idea, because that building it in secret never sat that well with me. I feel like we all need to be on board with this. And one thing we just showed is that, like, the majority is all on board. Yeah, heck yeah. They were ready to do this all for you, Senku. Oh. Wow. There were 0 votes for the one way. So even Senku, did Senku and Xeno get a vote too? Even they voted 2-way? Everyone voted for the 2-way. That's amazing. There were 0 votes. Oh my god. Come on, guys. Come on. You're kicking me while I'm down. Of course you could. Yeah, well, what use is crazy good hearing if you can't eavesdrop? You didn't, like, you didn't have this in mind already. Oh, we gotta build the internet. Here we go. At first I was like, oh my god, don't tell me they kind of wanted to do this to start with and then they just need to get everyone on board. And so that's why, like, we were, like, led into the vote. But no, I think they were fully ready to just do the one-way rocket. It was more practical. And oh my god, we are going to have to get the internet back up and running. Wow, guys. So we have like equipment to go into space. We'll have TV, the internet. I mean, the only thing we literally have not made is just Taiju's smartphone. Literally, like, one of the only big things that will be, and I'm sure we'll get that back too. We'll have to get that back. Because the internet will help a lot, but then, you know, it will, at some point, we'll have to have mobile internet, you know? It will be, like, you know, imperative to some project or another. Oh my gosh, you guys. We are getting the freaking internet back. So by the time and also another big thing, because I was talking last time about, like, societies and culture and everything, we also just introduced, like, democracy. We may not have, like, fully introduced it, because, like, Ishigami Village, I'm sure they had, well, no, because they didn't, because they would have, like, a battle to determine the leaders and stuff like that. Remember, that's how Ruri and Seiku got married, and then divorced, wanting everything. Wanting everything. Oh, you guys, you better get in here. You better get in here. Because, boy, do you have a scolding coming. Did you think about... I don't even know where to start. Building a collection of tiny rockets to be sent into space. And they're assembled into one giant super rocket that would take you back from that journey in order to preserve the fates of 3 of your friends? Or were you thinking of trying to reinvent the internet, which you wouldn't have to do in today's day and age? If you were thinking of doing any of those things, you guys, don't do it. They're asking you very nicely. Very nicely. Can you even imagine what, like, if I'm even in any shape to do the scolding on the last episode, which I probably won't be, but, like, I feel like I have to at this point, because it's become such a tradition. I can't even imagine, like, what we're gonna end on. Oh my god. I feel so good about this for so many reasons. First of all, I'll just point out that we are bringing back the internet. We did just introduce the idea of, like, voting for something, because I'm pretty sure in Ishigami Village, I don't know how they settled every single matter, but, you know, we know that we had a priestess that, you know, was sort of like a form of leader, and that that was a role that was passed down based on, like, lineage, heritage. We had a person in power, and that was all determined by a battle. I'm pretty sure this is the first that anyone not from the old world has heard of any of that. So that's a big deal. That's another huge aspect of society that, you know, we just changed, basically. It's not that they, you know, technically we didn't reintroduce the idea of having a leader, but we reintroduced a very, very big important form of doing it. We're bringing back the internet. We're definitely, like, by the end of the show, we are going to be... I think it would be so funny if, like, the last thing we did, oh my god. Prediction, okay? Final scenes of Dr. Stone. We've done it. We've gone. We've resolved the Y. I don't know if we're going to, like, conquer or end the Y-Man. I don't know if it's going to be anything. It might just be something as simple as a misunderstanding. Like, who knows? Like, I really think that they're gonna go for, like, not the villain arc on this, but I could be wrong. But we've resolved it, okay? We brought almost everything back. Everything as we know it. We're reviving people all over. We're truly reinstating society. We're reinstating humanity on the scale that we set out to, with all of the technological advancements behind it. And the last scenes of the show. Fire up Good Morning World. Senku hands a box to Taiju. Taiju opens it. It's the world's first Senku phone. That'll be pretty great. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Be pretty awesome. And there's two things we have to do before the end of the series. One, we have to bring about the smartphone because Taiju will not shut up about it. Two, we started off the show with Taiju about to confess to Yuzu. And when they got that opportunity again, thousands of years later, they said, no, we have to wait until this is all put aside, until all this is resolved, and then we can pick up that discussion. I think that needs to be at least implied. You know, I know that like everyone's got their ships and everything, but I feel like that's just I feel like we need to tie everything back to the beginning when we do this. And I think that would be a really, really beautiful thing to do, is to at least imply that like he confessed to her. But I think like the last scene being the smartphone with Good Morning World playing, would be an absolute brutal assault on my feels that I would gladly welcome. So yeah, guys, that was great. I feel so much better about this. I really respected Chrome and Suika, but the thing about the show is that while preserving the idea that the human spirit is this incredible thing, capable of so much, they really have never tried to josh us and be like, they never tried to be like super unrealistic. They've always kept it fairly grounded. I know I did hear one person say like, okay, could the pig and the dog really build that wall? It's a little bit unrealistic, but I think for the most part, look at what happened with the rockets. You know, we didn't just have like, oh, well, Xeno knew what he was doing and Senku's super smart, so like everything went great. Now we have a rocket acquired. No, some things have been like that, but they've never joshed us around in the show and been like oversimplified something that would never be that simple. Because the truth is, yeah, like it took how many decades to sort out all kinds of issues with space technology. Like there were like tragic incidents and everything for a while. And I don't even, like, I'm not totally up on, like, every single detail of everything, but even I know that just from, like, existing. And to think that they would just send up a rocket and it would go totally fine, like, the first time, I'm really glad that they showed that realistically. They've always been cool with us about that on the show. And coming back to Chrome and Suika, I love their hearts. They're beautiful, beautiful hearts. I love where their hearts were. But it was becoming more and more of an impossibility that this was going to go how they were hoping. That they would be able to build this in secret, in time, you know? And that doesn't make them not smart or weak or incapable or anything. If there's anything this show has taught us, it's that we need the ideas and the minds and the strengths of lots of people to get anything done. Senku understands that. That's why Senku has never talked down to anyone about anything. And I love that. So I think that was played very, very well. And in a way, they did still bring it about. They did still bring it about because Chrome still had the idea, which is like, it's crazy. When you really think about, like, just stop and think about all the things that Chrome has, like, invented. I know they were already there, but, like, it is freaking insane to think that one person, not knowing any of these other inventions existed, came up with, like, I'm pretty sure the same person who came up with the idea of like, what was it, like the wind, no, was it the windmill? It was something like with a wheel. All these different things also came up with that. Like, that's crazy. He really might be one of the like brightest people on the show. He might not be a science genius, but the way that his mind works is like all the great inventors of all the ages put together. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, he still can't put together that Rory and him. Anyway, yeah, so he still came up with that. He still put the idea back into their heads. He still was the one who championed the idea that they should all have a say in it. And every single I just love that. Because you know what? You could like, oh my God, you could do such a jaded thing with that. Like people saying, wow, what's Y-Man going to do if we take so long? We got to think about ourselves, you know, and blah, blah, blah. Nah, of course they were doing it with the people only in that room, but still, like, not a single person wanted to sacrifice 3 people. I love that. I think that's amazing. And yeah. So that's pretty much all I have to say about it. We're getting the internet. Yay. Yay, internet. Oh my God, guys. I remember the early internet. Oh no. Oh, it's not going to be dial-up, is it? We're not going to have to hear the noise, are we? It's going to be dial-up, isn't it? We're gonna really ignite some trauma in a lot of millennials when we hear that noise. A lot of you won't know the noise. A lot of you are blessed beyond your comprehension to not know what the noise sounds like. It's not a nice noise, you guys. It is not a happy noise. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna have to start with dial-up. Alright, well, I'm going to be getting like whatever the opposite of ASMR is, I'm definitely going to be getting it from that noise. It's not a good noise. You'll see. You'll hear. I know some of you are like, aren't you kind of making a little too much now? Not making too much of it. Anyone like over the age of 30 out here, can you help me out with this idea? But we are going to get the internet, you guys. We are going to get the internet. So let's just, the thing is, we're introducing the very, very, like, crudest versions of all of this, but there's always time. Like, you see how much we perfected all these other things to the point where, it's getting, like, more and more and more modern. Like, it's maybe not modern, but it's getting closer to it. It's only going to be a matter of time. Like, when I was a kid, I can remember having dial-up, and then somewhere around when I was, like, maybe 10-ish, 10, 11, is when, like, I think they called it broadband. And that is, like, internet as we know it now that does not operate through the telephone. Yeah, because, like, the old internet went through your phone line. You couldn't pick up, if you picked up the phone, like, God forbid, when Star Wars was coming out, and, like, you would try to go log on and, like, be downloading pictures from the latest promo pictures, latest posters and stuff from like, episode 1, and someone picked up the goddamn phone in the middle of your because back then, like now, like, download a photo, it's like, done. Back then, it was like, it had to, you know what, guys, it's bringing up a lot of trauma for me. It's bringing up a lot of trauma for me. You'll see. You're gonna see. You'll get it by the end of this, all you youngins. You're gonna get it. Alright, so that was great. I can't wait for the internet. Not happy about the noise, but I'm happy about the internet, and I'm so happy with how this turned out, that we're all going to be putting our energy into this, no pun intended, but we're all going to be, and also, like, I didn't even get to talk about the rockets and how crazy that was, and just the persistence, and just, oh my God, everything you need to know about science and the love and pursuit of science was on Xeno and Senku's faces as they made, like, the Senku, 42. I think it was only like 7 or 8, but yeah. Alright, guys, that is literally all I have. I really need to wrap it up. My baby needs to go to bed. I need to stop talking. It's like, it's getting close to 90 degrees in here because I don't have my air conditioner on. So I need to wrap it up before I just go loopy and pass out. And I don't think anyone wants to see that. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, oh my goodness, I can't even imagine what we're going to do next besides the internet. So I will need your help. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.